Hello, hello. Welcome to the Tarot Novella series. So this reading is based off of the post that I did on Instagram. So on Instagram, I have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I have the runner in a codependent relationship or fear of intimacy or listening to ego. And then I have, I wish I could share my good news with you. I want you. So to me, when I posted this on Instagram, this energy made me feel like there is a connection, possibly not in communication, someone who is afraid of commitment. So this reading is going to be a collective reading based on someone who is afraid to commit. So we're going to do past, present, possible future, your person's feelings in this connection, their intention, and their actions, okay? All right. Let's see. What happened in the recent past, Spirit Guides, for this situation? Ooh, here we go. Wow. The past, the devil, Capricorn energy. So this was very, very intense, this connection. Almost felt like you couldn't get away from it. Okay. Could have been very lustful. Okay. Obsessive in a way as well. We do have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is definitely something, somebody could have been in a long-term commitment, or somebody let this situation go because it was becoming a burden. All right, so why is the 10 of Wands here? Here we go. 10 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow, it was very painful. Somebody felt betrayed here. Look at that. Somebody let their guard down with that 7 of Wands in reverse, and they were hurt, okay? This was very burdensome, this connection here. Somebody, okay, with the 7 of Wands, it means there's a person who has values, right? But they tend to get easily overtaken because they get, how would I say this? Pushed over in a way. So when I see the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Wands in reverse, this is because somebody here put their walls down, right? They didn't stand up for their values. They bent, okay? And because of that, they may have put a lot into this situation, or they could have felt very, very overwhelmed and betrayed. So to me, it was very intense in the past. And presently, it just seems like it kind of failed, right? Somebody became very, very hurt. What do you see happening here in the future? Somebody was definitely betrayed here. What do you see as a possible future, Spirit Guides, with this connection? The Emperor in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, this is telling me that future-wise, I don't see anyone trying to build on this connection. I see somebody here focused heavily, Aries energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody here is going to be focused and trying to distract themselves with work. Okay, so it felt very intense in the past, very like stuck on glue, right? Excuse me. And this intense connection definitely allowed someone to break their boundaries and become very hurt and become very burdened with the situation. So even if it was, whether it's one or the other, it was definitely a very heavy, intense energy that ended very badly, okay? And because of that, the possible future is to really focus on one's self-empowerment, right? And focus a lot on work. All right, so let's see. Spirit Guides, what was the cause of... Whoop, hold on. Oh, wow. This is interesting. It just flew out as I was trying to shuffle. There might be communication here. There's still an interest. There you go with the Page of Cups. Wow, very interesting. However, it's very one-sided, okay? But there is a sense of harmony. There's a sense of harmony here. Like, it's like somebody wants the end-all be-all with this person still. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Wow, it's kind of like an imagination. I feel like there's somebody here still looking at what could be with this connection. Look at that, it just flew out. 3 of Swords. This could have been a third-party situation, folks, okay? Whether it was romantic, whether it was work, whatever this third energy is, there's heartbreak with this connection. It's kind of like the fantasy, you know, the possible communication coming in, but it's not very grand. But there's just a lot of idealization in regards to this connection. But in reality, it was very one-sided. Very heartbreaking, and there's another energy involved, okay? Whether it's romantic, work, whatever it is, there's just heartbreak with this. All right. Spirit Guides, can you tell me what you see happening in the future here, more of the future? Or advice with this connection? Can we get some advice with this connection, Spirit Guides? Because I do see heartbreak here. I do see a sense of obsession in a way, like almost feeling like stuck to the connection, but yet there's just an emphasis on work right now. And even if there is communication, it's not very, it's not anything, I would say, that's going to get anywhere. It's more of like a, hey, how are you doing? Maybe an apology, maybe how are you doing? Or it's just a sense of fantasy. We have the High Priestess in reverse as advice. So what this is telling me is that somebody needs to listen to their intuition, somebody, and take some action on it. Because there's a deep knowing here, but there's no movement on it. Someone's not listening to their intuition. Sorry, can I give some more advice here for this connection? Let's get some more advice on this connection. It could be that somebody's, again, already involved in a situation. Excuse me. We have the Temperance in reverse. All right, as advice. So this is telling me, basically, don't heal this situation. Don't bother trying to bring balance back into the situation. Okay, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. No communication, no forward movement. This is telling me the fact that there's two cards of deep knowing and balance and energy and patience. The fact that this is in reversal for the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy, it's telling me, to me, it's kind of like just to move forward. All right, because there was an opportunity. There is an opportunity to fix things, but I just don't feel like somebody's doing it. Excuse me. Look at that. Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's stuck in their head. Look at the bottom, Judgment, major decision here. Somebody's stuck in their head. They don't know. Either someone's stuck in a situation. It's going to be different. Either someone's stuck in a situation already, you know, that they feel like they cannot leave. Again, for some of you, it could be somebody's already involved, right? For others of you, it's just somebody feels, you know, they have very self-inflicting thoughts and they feel like their hands are tied. There's nothing else that they can do. So there's an energy in this connection, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that feels like there's nothing I can do. There's not, so therefore there's no healing, there's no trying, there's ignoring pretty much. But yet can't stop thinking about the situation. Again, there's still a sense of idealization with this connection here, right? But in the center of it all, it's heartbreak. It's third energy. So again, I kind of feel like there has to be a decision made here. Okay. Maybe there will be a decision. Again, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, right? But right now, there is no decision being made because somebody here has very self-inflicting thoughts. Somebody here, for some of you, is in a situation they feel they cannot get out of. So that's what it is. That's what it is. I wish I could share my good news with you. I want you, you know, the runner, you know. So to me, there's a third-party energy blocking this connection. Yes, there's still a sense of thinking about it. But right now, the focus right now is work. That's what's taking the attention right now. And for some of you, it's the family dynamic. If somebody is involved in a situation, okay? So the advice really is to follow your intuition. For whoever needs to hear this, follow your intuition. Okay, do some self-healing. Maybe not so much in this connection that's, you know, like a yo-yo. Maybe do some self-healing, not really focus on trying to balance out this connection that seems to be away, because somebody feels very stuck, okay? So unless that energy is changed, you know, this connection is not going to go anywhere. And that's kind of a harsh truth, but just know whatever decision you make one and be comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the yes or no, yes or no. It's a very energy draining, okay? So it could be that somebody here is listening to their ego. It could be that somebody's in a relationship. It could be that somebody here has fears of commitment, right? Third-party energy. Again, it's going to be different for you all. But what I do see here is maybe somebody's already in a situation, okay? So kind of like focusing on work. So that's where I feel like the energy is focused on right now. But there's still that sense of thinking of the other person, right? So anywho, to the loop. Let me get your wisdom card. If this is resonating with you, please like and or subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Here we go. All that glitters. Beautiful. All that glitters. And look, this equals to 7, which is that values. Standing to your values and what you need and what you want and sticking to it. All that glitters is a card that talks about sometimes what you think is shiny isn't shiny. So you kind of have to see the reality for what it is. You know, because again, like I said, idealizing a situation, that's the glitters. What if this person that you are into, right, for whoever resonates with, maybe they're really not the right person for you, but you think that they are because maybe it was something that never really got off the ground. So it was stuck in this very early stage possibly. So there's a lot of like what could be's and, you know, things like that. But what if this person really isn't meant for you? Or what if the person that this person's dealing with, right, is not the one for them? So basically it's going to be different for you all, but someone here is idealizing or looking at a situation that possibly is not even right for them anyway, whether it's this connection or if there's a third party energy involved and they're in that connection. Okay, so you kind of have to see the reality for what it is. I personally believe with the High Priestess there, that's a very intuitive person. It's a person that knows, but it could be that someone's not listening to their intuition. Someone has like a spiritual block as well. So when I see that as an advice, it's telling me someone just really needs to listen to their intuition and make a move based on that intuition and stop fighting it, right? Because this is self-sabotage energy right here with that Eight of Swords, okay? So unless that's removed, you know, this connection is not really going to go anywhere unless someone really bursts a bubble. You know what I mean? And someone pops. But yeah, again, all that glitters is not always gold, okay? And with that 7 there, it's time to reevaluate, you know, your priorities, what you feel like you need. And if that's something that whatever is not like feeding into what you feel like you deserve, then maybe this isn't the right situation, right? So any hoop to the loop, thank you so much for watching. Bye.